The title update 1.0.7 for Assassin's Creed Shadows was just released, and with the update we also got a brand new Helix pack, the Sun and Moon pack, adding pretty awesome looking outfits, a mount that has a pretty cool secret feature. In my opinion, the Sun and Moon items are looking pretty mint, and the perks of the gear, the visual effects, are pretty nice as well. Also, we are having the pets, the pheasant, deer, fox and the cat. But besides the hideout stuff, the gear will definitely be the highlight, and of course the mount is looking awesome. Depending if you're riding it on daytime or nighttime, the visuals will change on the mount. How cool is that? But of course, like I have been saying for years, I don't think anything is $20 cool. Of course, let me know in the comments down below if you agree or disagree with me with the pricing of the microtransactions inside the games. But the point of this video is not the price. It is just to show you guys how the items are looking and all of that stuff. So besides the price, definitely save up your keys, because this pack will be in the Animus exchange at some point, since this is not a collaboration pack, meaning that these items will drop there at some point. So let me know which ones are your favorite items. Also, I would really thank Casper from Ubisoft Nordic for providing me the access to these items, so I can showcase everything to you guys as they are with my honest opinions, because the look is not always the best indicator when it comes to the items in games. Of course, cool is cool, but is it useful? That is the right question in my opinion. But for now, let's take a closer look of each item. Let's start with the gear, and the last thing we are taking a look will be the mount, and everything will be timestamped if you want to skip around. So, once you get the whole set, or even partially, for example from the Animus exchange, you will see the pop-ups on the right of the screen, and also you are getting the engravings as individual items as well. Those you can engrave to any gear of your liking if you like the perks. And speaking of those, let's take a look. First we are gonna see the Sunburst Katana for Naue, definitely an interesting looking katana, and the perk is even more exciting. Well, at least the visuals of it creates a shockwave that makes enemies vulnerable on execution. Also, let's change the mount to the Celestial Wolf Dragon, and the most interesting part, except the look, will be quote-unquote perk for this mount, depending if you're riding it on daytime or at night, its appearance will change. How cool is that? Let me know in the comments down below. Then we are having trinkets, Cosmic Harmony decoration, plus 4% damage reduction on consecutive hits. Let's move on to the torso piece. Incandescent sun robes for Naue, the perk, impact reduction for 2 seconds when damaged. To the final item for Naue from this pack, the headpiece, incandescent sun crown, and the perk for this one, plus 35% days build-up on next hit after being damaged. What comes to the visuals of this outfit, well, in my opinion there's two. The sun dust, however you want to say that, around Naue is definitely the most noticeable, and not so noticeable will be Naue's eyes with this set. Definitely a cool looking set, and the eyes are definitely making a difference, especially in the cutscenes. And here is the perk on execution. We are getting that huge blast all over the place. Other than that, I don't think the perks are that fantastic. They are okay, but let's move on to Yasuke and let's see what is what with the moon set. Also, Yasuke is getting that Wolf Dragon mount, and also his Cosmic Harmony decoration. It is exactly the same as for the Naue, but for the robes there is a huge difference visually, and also with the perk, that is 50% critical chance while undamaged in combat. From chest piece to the helmet, let's see how's that one from the moon set is looking like and what are the perks. So, Moonlight Crescent Mask looking pretty okay, Oni Mask. Blocking drains 2.50% adrenaline per 0.50 seconds but negates block reaction. I actually did test this in my live stream, but for me, either it is the perk itself or it is a skill issue, but however, I don't like it one bit. To the last item, Nightfall Haze Long Katana, and the perk for this one, plus 100% days build up on critical hits, and that one is actually pretty good in my opinion. Also, this katana has a visual effect that wasn't mentioned anywhere, so I will show it to you guys after this quick overview of the gear on Yasuke. And as we're now at the sun dust thing going on with Yasuke, it will be the moon dust all over him or around him. But anyhow, it is looking pretty awesome, especially in the night time. And where you can find this set? Well, for now, it is only in the Helix store, at the dual pack section, the Sun and Moon dual pack. The hideout pets are in their individual pack. Unfortunately, they are not included in the dual packs. And later on, there is a high chance that we are seeing some of these items appearing in Animus Exchange, aka the weekly item reset for this game. So let's take a sneak peek of the gear in combat situation, and definitely I like Yasuke's katana lightsaber thingy going on so much. That is looking so cool, and let me know, do I imagine things, or is the sword swinging faster, or is it just the visual effect? Because I think it is a little bit faster, but still that sword is so cool, and the critical perks for this pack are actually pretty good. Other than those, not so much. And no, I'm not here to tell you if you should buy this or if you should skip this. That choice is 100% yours. Do whatever you want. I'm just saying, if you want to support the channel even further, I have channel memberships available with different levels, different perks per level. So definitely consider joining, because that is much cheaper than any of these packs. Just saying. And that self-promotion was so disgusting that I'm not even sorry. But here we go, let's see the blocking perk of the new moon gear. And yes, I'm not the best at parrying, blocking, I'm more hack and slash type of guy when it comes to Yasuke. But yeah, the adrenaline is definitely gonna go down fast if you keep the block stance. But from the gear, let's see the mount in the gameplay setting. As stated before, the mount will change appearance or color depending if it's night or day, and I'm not sure which one I prefer, but here is the daytime look of the mount, pretty sick if you ask me, in a good way. And here is the night version of the same mount, the Wolf Dragon, definitely pretty scary at night. So do whatever, wait until the exchange has these items, spend your money. Like I said, it is your choice, but for now, thank you for watching, remember to hit the like button, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.